Were you there at the fights I mean, you were there at Empress, no?
Yeah.
What did you think of Bevan's performance?
Quite good. Yeah, he performed well because according to the opponent, he was not an easy opponent, but he defeated him and he dominated.
Yeah, he did. I saw the whole thing. It went the whole 6 rounds, no?
Yeah.
And then it went to decision, but like you could see,
Yeah.
clearly he's the winner.
Yeah.
But like it was a dope night in terms of Brian Mitchell, because I also know Rock was also performing.
Yeah.
What did you think of his fight?
Yeah, Rock was fit and he was too fit for his opponent. So, yeah.
Damn, why weren't you on that card?
Because I just fought. So
You just came back, nah.
Yeah.
Just came back from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Fighting Mia.
Yeah,
Miyamoto.
Yeah.
Please tell me about how that was. You were fighting for the belt?
Yeah.
For the IB.
For the IBO world
For the IBO, yeah. Tell me, how was that, preparations, and just leading up to going to New Zealand?
The preparations, they were very good, and I was ready for the fight. Yeah, so I prepared for her, so quite long camp, and I was ready for her.
First time out of was it your first time out of South Africa in terms of fighting for like in New Zealand?
No, it was the third time.
Third time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how was that? How was that in terms of soaking in New Zealand and like just traveling to that side?
It was jet flight, it was,
Jet lag was killing you.
it was killing me, like,
How long was it?
I was like, a day, or like the whole day, like.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so from South Africa to Australia, from Australia to Sydney, so, I mean to New Zealand, Auckland. So it was a very long flight, so when we left here on Sunday in the evening, and we arrived on Tuesday in the evening. So, yeah, it was quite long, and I was very tired. I won't
It's too
lie.
much, ne?
Yeah.
Dang. So same time you land in New Zealand, what's the first thing you guys do? Because I also know that you had a press conference.
Yeah.
So how was that whole vibe? Like, what was the first thing you guys did when you touched down?
Now, the first thing was a press media workout. So, yeah, we did a press
That
media.
open session?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the open session workout. So we did a press media workout, and I saw her also working out there. So I had some few
Scouting, just like seeing
Yeah.
your opponent. Yeah, and then?
And then the next day we went for a press conference. So, yeah, we exchanged some words, like, yeah.
So it was quite heated.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was quite intense. Boom, fight night. How you feeling? Are you nervous at this time or what?
I was nervous as always.
Okay.
Like every fighter gets, that nervousness.
Yeah.
So I was nervous and as well as excited at the same time.
Yeah.
So, like, the day for weighing, we weighing in, and then after weighing at night, we slept, and then we were sleeping in a Ramada hotel. So that hotel is very long, and what happened was, while we're sleeping at night, we're in a deep sleep, we could hear the alarm ring. Wee, like they say someone pressed the button, like they broke the button, and
for real?
we have to wake up at night, and it's hard to sleep. It's different times. Like,
Yeah, the time zone.
so I was sleeping like in a deep sleep, like now it's time to rest, tomorrow is a war, like I was in a deep sleep. I could hear my coaches, my managers calling, saying, "Hey, come out from the building, come out." I'm like, yo, what happened?
going on?
I'm switching off the TV, it's not the TV, like, what is
Not
going
when you're
on?
about to fight for a title.
I'm like, what? The alarm is so loud, I'm like, yo, what is this? Then I'm coming out here, they say someone pressed the fire button, and
By
then
mistake, oh my goodness.
and then we out here, we waited an hour, and then we have to go back using the, the lift, waiting. A lot of people
Yeah.
coming out. It was exhausting.
hectic, man.
Yeah, but we got it. And then in the morning, wake up, rest, ate breakfast, getting ready, and
Yeah.
lunch, and then, ready to go.
The fight went the whole distance. It was unanimous. It was unanimous decision.
Yeah, they said unanimous decision.
How did you feel about that? Even facing her in the ring, how did you feel during the fight?
During the fight, I was quite strong, and I was dominating. I won't lie. Like, even the commentators, they said, Ellen Simwaka, she's ahead, like 5 rounds, like she's
Yeah.
ahead of her opponent. So we exchanging punches, we keep going, and around the 7, 8, I felt a little bit tired.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like, but I was still dominating. I was feeling tired, but
Yeah.
I kept
But you still-
dominating.
you were
Yeah,
throwing more
working,
punches than
throwing
her.
more punches
Yeah.
than her. And it was round 10. That's when she came like bang bang. She wanted to knock me out. Yeah, strong. And I could see like she was too muscular, like stronger than me. I was like,
she
but
bigger?
yeah, she was bigger, and so I would say I beat her. You know.
Yeah.
I
So do you
beat
feel
her.
like that 10th round is where she might have possibly like convinced the judges?
Maybe I think so, but I thought I won.
Yeah,
like,
in the bag,
but
nah.
yeah, I thought I won. Yeah.
Damn, boom, you hear the results, and then what's going on in your mind when you hear that the mission was failed? Like you didn't get the title. Like, what's going through your mind? How are you feeling at this point?
I was a little bit disappointed that I couldn't knock her out because the only way winning to our away is by winning knockout. So I was a bit disappointed. At the same time, I was like, it's an experience learned from lessons, you know. So
Yeah.
I was like, anyway, I've learned my lessons, and next time I have to put more gears. And also, it's like I was working on not my own division. So I fight for Bantam, which
Okay.
is 53. So I went for Super Bantam, which is 55, which is quite heavy for me. So
Okay, yeah. So 55 kgs, that's like, 2 kgs over.
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Damn, like why is that the case? Is that like, do you feel like you can't put on more mass, or like do you feel like you get tired with in that aspect?
I don't really get tired with her, but it's just the power.
They bigger now.
Yeah, it's different with someone who is dropping weight from. So me,
Above
I
to
was
like,
not
you were
cutting
going
weight. I
up.
was just going up. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, like that is tough in terms of going through all those emotions and not succeeding, you know. Who was the first person you consulted to, like in terms of trying to get better in that moment? Who was the first person you told and like you called, you hopped on the phone with?
So first person was Bevan. So it was like a long call, like encouraging as we always train together and
Sure.
encourage each other. It was like, champ, you've got this. I know you're gonna win the fight. And yeah, we encourage each other before the fight and after the fight as well. We say, yeah, champ, you worked hard. I thought you won the fight, but you know, away you can't win on points. So you've got this. And I wasn't like, I said, it's fine. So I have to get back and work more, you know, because these guys, they are coming. So I must also put more gears.
Yeah. Damn, if you didn't know, I am here with Alan, the Tigress Simwaka.
Yeah.
Shit. So all the way from Malawi.
Yeah.
When did you? What was the first thing that got you in terms of like picking up the gloves? Was it back there in Malawi?
Was back then home in Malawi.
It's true.
Yeah.
At what age was this?
I was 17.
Dang.
Yeah.
For real. What made you gravitate towards the gloves?
So I started because my dad was a professional soccer
Okay.
player. So, and I was also into soccer. And then I was a little bit, and then I had a friend who was doing boxing, and I was big by then. I was like big.
Yeah.
Then I wanted to cut some weight, you know. So he said, let's go accompany me to the gym. That is Chef Ajib. So I was
Sure.
like, yeah, let's go together. And then he was training. Say, next time bring your clothes and train your, you know.
So this was for soccer?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
boxing.
Oh, boxing. Okay.
Yeah, boxing. And then next day we went together to the gym and I started training. It was hard, you know.
this?
But I started exercises and boxing, learning how to punch, jab, right, and yeah. And then I liked the sport, and
And then you've been hooked ever since.
yeah.
Dang. So like, have you always like, is that the only two sports? I guess you tried out soccer and boxing.
Cricket, and back then
real?
in primary school I was playing cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you didn't like that. No.
I didn't like it.
Were you a bowler or batter?
Yeah.
Were you a bowler or batter?
Butter.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shit, okay, yeah. So like at school, like was it like how were you at school? In terms of academics, like was that also like something that you were into, or no? You just knew that you're gonna go into sports.
No, it's only sports.
Nah.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah. I couldn't also. Yeah. I guess we're also just trying to figure out outside of the academics. That's when we know. Okay, you know what? Actually, sports will work
Yeah,
out for
but
me.
I was a little bit, like fighting, and
Were you a
someone
bully?
like bullying me, like someone is trying to bully me. I was like, you're hitting the guys.
Is
And then
it?
that's when my dad was like, hey, you must stop this. Like,
You have too
the
much anger, you-
Suspension, yeah. They suspended me from school, and then I have to stop. I had too much anger, and yeah.
Damn, is that why you picked up the gloves? Because I mean, like, it was a matter of also like just trying to, besides like losing weight and like, was it also just to get your anger and frustrations out, or learning how to defend yourself?
I think boxing, it helped me a lot. When I started boxing, I was like, I was like, as a child, as a 8-year-old,
Okay.
I was sexually abused. So,
Okay.
like, I think that brought me like the angerness, like, yeah. So, by that time when I was like, started boxing, it started helping me a lot. So, because
Yeah,
I was a lot of like, when someone started bullying me, I was fighting them, like, yo, troubles,
For real?
So, but when I started boxing, I was like, I don't need to fight these guys. I must go fight there, in the ring, Yeah.
Boom, you move this side. At what age did you move this side to? At?
Oh, I was 22 when I was invited to come fight Sharedin Fontaine in East London
You sure?
for WBA Pan Africa.
In East London?
Yeah.
Damn, that's where I'm from actually. Yeah, so you moved the sides, and then how was that in terms of fighting for, I guess, your first title?
Yeah, it was my first title from. Yeah, so actually, unfortunately, that fight didn't happen because the promoter got suspended.
Oof.
And I was like in camp. I was here in Joburg, like already arrived in camp. And,
Yeah.
And that was 2018. Yeah. So I was already in camp. And then there was Achinyingwa was like, there's a girl in my car, like, yeah, she's from Malawi. She's supposed to fight in East London, or as well as there's Smash, her opponent pulled out. What if we put them we feature them, And I had no choice because I was like, hey.
I mean, you already, you
Yeah,
already
the
fight ready,
Yeah, the
ready
fight
to
is
go.
here. So I went to Smangere Hadebe. We fought for 8 rounds, and I thought also I won, So
Yeah.
I was like,
Damn. Like, yeah, I guess it's also one of those where if you leave it to the judges, that's like one of the downfalls of it, nah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's annoying. So same time, boom, you get this side, you take up boxing, and that's the only thing you've been at. Is that what like keeps you going? So what's been your motivation now in terms of like carrying on and like who do you do it for? What do you do it for?
Like right now, I'm just resting, and I'm looking forward for any opportunity that comes, and I'm gonna grab it with both hands.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm just back in my drawing board, and
Yeah, but I'm saying like in terms of like who's your motivating like person, like, or who's the person, or why do you keep on fighting? Why do you keep on going back to the ring?
My daughter, she motivates me, to work hard. I had a daughter, she's 16,
Sure.
and yeah, so she motivates me to work hard. She's the
Yes.
reason I'm working hard, and also for my family, my mother, my my friend Bevan, he also motivates me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, has your daughter been to one of your fights?
You saying?
Has your daughter been to one of your fights?
No,
She hasn't.
she hasn't.
Why not?
She say I'm not a boxer. I don't like boxing.
I mean, just to go watch, no?
She do.
Nah, she does,
Yeah.
nah. And how does she feel about you being in the ring?
Sometimes scared. Sometimes when I'm training, she come watches me, and then she's like, "No, I'm not going again today to watch you
'Cause
training."
it's intense, nah.
Yeah.
Because it's intense.
Yeah.
And then also like with the weight cutting process, like who helps you with that? Are those also like normally hard for you, or like in terms of cutting weight?
My coach Vusim Tolo, he helps me with cutting weight, and also Coach Danny,
Sure.
his wife Charmaine, she also helps me with
Yeah.
diet. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess you have a team, nah.
Yeah, there
Damn,
is a
Brian
team.
Mitchell's like it just comes with the whole package, nah.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's big.
Yeah. Yeah. So how do they feel back home now in terms of like you, like where you're at, fighting for titles? How do they feel?
They're very proud of me, like looking back where I come from and where I am now, like it's a very different person, yeah, so they are proud of me.
Have they, like, has mom been to one of your fights?
No, she only watches on TV.
On TV?
Yeah. She's like, wow, I was watching you, you're so strong, you've got the guts to go in there and, yeah, you know.
Damn, and like how often do you go back, do you still go back to Malawi?
Yeah.
I was actually there last year.
Is it?
Last year, yeah.
Wow.
Last year, December, November, yeah.
Oh.
Lilongwe.
Oh, so you've been there. Yeah, I'm from Lilongwe.
Yeah. When I was checking you out, I saw that you're from Lilongwe.
Wow.
Had chambo.
Yeah, wow. That's nice. Yeah, chambo is very, you know, delicious.
Yeah, I know that, like, everyone is like, it's like, if you haven't been to Malawi, if you haven't had chambo.
Yeah.
But yeah, had chambo. Also, we saw the president's house. I know that also, like, you can't be...
Chakwera. Okay.
I know that there's certain times that you can't be around there.
Yeah,
and also, like, the police also comes out.
Yeah,
when
at the State House, yes. Yeah. Okay.
So it was quite an experience. So you say you don't go back often?
Yeah, I go back often, but since COVID, I haven't been there, but I just invited my daughter to come here to be with me. Yeah, but she's going back here tomorrow because the holiday is over. She has to go back to school.
Oh, she was here for the holidays?
Yeah.
Damn. How long was that for? How long was she here for?
A month.
8 months?
Yeah, 1 month.
1 month.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
1 month.
Damn, I'm sure like you were happy like about that, like at least to have like family around.
I was very happy, and also I have my cousin, my sister, my friend Adija. Yeah, she was training right now, so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we accompanied together, training me, Bevan, hey, we like one family. So yeah.
Damn, yeah, that's good to have like that type of support structure like around you, you know. But yeah, like in terms of your record is 12 wins, 7 losses.
Yeah.
And 2 draws.
2 draws.
Sure.
And those draws, like I wasn't really sure if it was the
No way, you're not accepting that.
Like that's the thing. When people check my box, like they underrate me, and then they call me to go fight. When they see something else, they're like, they were not sure, you know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Damn, so you suspect about those draws? Those draws, no ways. Tell me about like your most difficult fight that you felt like you had to like go through everything to earn this victory. Like what was the most difficult fight you faced professionally?
Oh, when I fought Sharedin May 2022. Yeah, that was the most difficult.
How was that so?
Yeah, so I went through a lot, like emotionally and physically, and yeah, but I kept going, like, because you need to fight, you need to stay your mind focused.
Yeah.
Fighting, and my coach, Vusim Tolo, he's like a father to me. Like he motivates me. He makes sure I'm fine. Like when I'm not okay, he knows I'm not okay.
You can see it.
Yeah, he can see it. Say, no, you're not okay. What is wrong?
What emotionally was like setting you back? Like what was the? Do you want to disclose that? Like what was going through your head at that time?
Yeah, it was the year that.
It's okay. You don't have to talk about it. You don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about it.
It's fine.
It's
next,
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, you're going through a lot, and so it just going into that fight, it was just like taking a lot out of you, nah?
Yeah.
Damn. So you even felt it in the ring.
Yeah, but I kept my mind going because when I was walking in the ring, coach faced me and he talked to me, said, you need this, you need this, your daughter needs you, your mother, your family needs you. Yeah, so he talked to me like he just switched off my mind, like, yeah, go in, and I just came crazy, like, yeah, I'm going, it's time now, sir.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the moment, like, I've never experienced it before, like, it was amazing, like, when I went in there, and coach told me, go, it's your time now. You've been waiting for this for so long. And yeah, it really helped me. Yeah.
Damn. Like, yeah, I feel like every time anyone steps into the ring is like a difficult task, but especially if you're fighting things like even outside of the ring, like that's even more difficult, So was it one of those where you just like had to take out your frustration like on the opponent, or like?
I
Or
was-
like you could still stick to the game plan?
I was still sticking to the game plan,
Sure.
and the frustration also in the mind, like to kick it out, like must not affect me. I was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is the moment, this is the time, and if I lose this, I'm not gonna get another chance.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just kicked it out and then focused to the opponent, and yeah, so
Yeah. Like, yeah, tell me about coach. I mean, that's the one in terms of professionally. That's Vusi has been like your coach throughout.
yeah.
Tell me about that, because you said like he is a father figure to you. You see him in that regard. Like, tell me about that relationship and like what are the like some of the things, like how can he activate you? Like some of the things that he does in terms of like switching on the Tigress.
Yeah, so things that he does, like Coach Vusi, when we are training, he makes sure like, yeah, our mind is really focused. Like he pushes us,
Yeah.
and also he talks to us, like he motivates us, like he puts some weight in us, like we have to believe in ourselves. And
Sure.
yeah, so yeah, I'm really grateful for being in this family, in this
Yeah.
boxing, in this Brian Mitchell Boxing Academy gym.
Yeah.
And as well as there's another coach, Danny Dupreez.
Sure.
He's a strength and conditioning coach, which has also helped us through our training session, power training, and yeah. So I'm very grateful,
Yeah.
like. Without strength and conditioning, like us boxers, we need the strength. We can't be
Yeah,
conditioned
yeah.
and go there and dominate. Every boxer, it does conditioning. Because
Yeah.
if you don't, and you can't like stand, because
Tired in the ring.
yeah, you get tired and you get gassed out. You don't. But if you're strong, you keep going. Though you're tired, but you keep going.
Yeah, that's when the condition comes in there.
Yeah.
Have you gassed out in the ring? Like, has there been moments where it's like, damn, I am so tired going into this third round?
Yeah, I have like I can go like pam 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 round 8, round 9, maybe I'm just surviving,
In survival mode.
just surviving, and then you just come back, like you just need to keep going, keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
You don't have a choice, but you keep going. Yeah, so I've been
It
guessed
gets,
out.
it gets to that point there.
Yeah.
Tell me about like now in terms of like one victory that meant so much to you.
One victory that means so
Yeah,
much
where
to
it was
me.
like it's kind of like, you know what, actually I'm good at this. I'm gonna do this. Like it meant so much.
When I defended my IBF,
Sure.
yeah, in August.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I learned also like if people, they know Aaron as a fighter, like as a pressure cooker,
Sure.
Yeah, so I boxed.
Nah.
I showed them like I can box, I can fight, I can
Yeah.
run forward,
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like, why was that? Was the talks in terms of like the doubts that people had in you, or you just like it was a clean performance?
some people, they doubt me that they don't know that I can box too. Like
Dang.
I
They
do
don't
that.
know this, Alan.
I just switch it because, like sometimes when I go on like boxing, sometimes they rob me. So when I think of that, and then I'm like, no, run, Erin, run, and then I go, and people are like, yo, what's happening? So now when I box, they're like, oh, she can box too, like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just want to show them like I can box too.
Yeah. Like, why is that so? Like, why is that in terms of like when it goes to a decision, like you get robbed, like what's the politics of there?
It's sometimes it's a home decision, so they wanna back up their boxers, to win.
So this happens most of the time when you're fighting outside of Johannesburg, outside of SA
Like
or-
in Johannesburg and also outside Johannesburg, because I'm not from here. Yeah, so
Damn, I guess there's like a lot of politics when it comes
it's
to that.
tough. Like if you have to win, you need to win like convincing, or you need to
Yeah.
knock it out.
What's been like one injury that's like hurt you the most? Have you had like an injury where it's like, damn, actually even thinking about quitting about this thing?
When I fought Smash, no, not really injury. Me, I've never been in the fight with injury, but when I went to fight Miyamoto,
Okay.
I had my back sore, like in sparring. So, yes, so
So
I
you
went.
went in there even like wounded.
Yes, I went in there and I went with my back sore. So I was like, I have to do this. I've been sparring,
Yeah.
like for so many days, and this is only one day. So I have to, yeah.
Ooh.
So I fought with my back sore, like I couldn't move.
You could feel it there. It was
yeah,
stiff.
I could feel it, like creaking inside, like, yo. But I kept going, like, I have to fight.
Yeah.
So that was the,
Ooh, how far out from the fight was this? Like, where you injured the back?
I think it was 3 weeks before the fight
3 weeks
when I
before the
injured,
fight.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's so ever since, like, still. Ooh.
Like sometimes coach was like, take a break. Like, take a break today, don't spar.
Oh, they can see that's like,
Yeah.
it's getting bad.
Like I'm sparring, I'm dominating, but I can't move. Like I
Yeah.
can't move. My back is so.
Your mobility was compromised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only injury I got when I'm preparing for the fight. But always, I have never
Always going
gotten
to
an
clean.
injury.
Damn, because I've always heard like fighters go into like all the fights with something, either the hand is sore,
Yeah.
or like like the ankle or something. Like,
Yeah.
but like most of the time, like you always go in there clean.
Yeah, me,
fresh, yeah.
I've never went there like with injury, like always.
Ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Damn. But like, yeah, like sticking to Mia, I guess. Like, what was the game plan? What had you guys prepared for her? What was like what was the game plan?
The game plan was, because she's just a fighter, was to box her.
brawler now, she's- yeah.
She's just a bowler, So it was about, like coach said, we're just gonna box her. We box, we move, we dominating, we moving. So we went the same way like we planned, but the game has to be a winner. So yeah.
Who do you look up to in terms of like in your fellow boxing community? Like, which boxer do you aspire to be like?
Clarissa Shields.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Why do you like her?
I like her because she's hardworking woman. She's my motivator, and also she's become from far, and also hearing her story, like where she is now, she's a different
it's
person.
relatable.
Yeah, so
So
she
you kind of relate
motivates
to
me.
that.
Yeah.
Sheesh. And like locally,
Locally,
do you have someone locally?
yeah,
Who?
male boxers.
Is it?
Yeah, there's like I admire Rock. His Rock Knapp. Like,
Yeah.
we used to train together 2017 when I just arrived here
It's true.
in South Africa. Yeah, so yeah, seeing him where he is now, he's
Yeah, he's taking off now.
he is
Nah, he's
like
taking
I
off
used
now.
to spy him way, but now you're like, I'm scared. Like I can't even. When they say jump in, I'm like, hey, no, I don't want to. Like, yeah.
I don't want that
You know,
trouble. I don't
yeah,
want that
he's
trouble.
also inspires me a lot,
Yeah.
because seeing the people that I'm seeing, like where they were and where they are now, like it's an inspiration,
Nah, and it also like it's like people that are in your gym, so it's like that can also happen with me.
Yeah.
If I put in the work,
Yeah.
be consistent and all of that.
Yeah.
Damn, like, so tell me about the challenges, because I mean, like, there's not a lot of female boxers,
Yeah.
So tell me about like sparring guys like Rock, or like training with like your Bevins. Like, how's that in terms of fighting guys? Being a female fighter.
It's quite hard, tough, There's like in our gym, at least maybe with 3 women's, but other gyms maybe sometimes they don't have even like 2,
Yeah.
they 1. So like before I came here, I was the only one in this gym. Only
Damn, you're
female.
the first lady here.
First lady here, so I have to spar guys only. That's made me
Yeah.
too tough also, There's a lot of girls, there's Sharedine Fontaine, there's Mangere Hadebe, they are good boxers like
Yeah.
that have faced like good boxers, There's Melissa Mula, there are a lot that I can't even mention. But, I've fought all of them. So, like here, there's no much competitive, for ladies. And also, we spar a lot of guys in the gyms. And when we come out there, we spar girls like, I was sparring that, so I'm going to take you out, You know what I mean? Like,
It gets easier.
It
when
gets
you get,
easier, yeah.
Because you're like just used to like.
yeah,
fighting
sometimes
dudes.
like you're scared to hate them, like because you've been sparring guys and
Yeah.
she's a girl, and then
I mean, you have to. I mean, like, it's either you or her. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
So,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, so that's like one of the first things, like, in terms of like toughest things that you had to overcome is fighting guys.
Yeah.
When you got here. But like, I mean, it makes you better now in terms of in the ring, Tell me in terms of like, what do you like to do after a fight? Like, what's the favorite thing, like after a fight? Or what's the first thing in your mind? Eating or like activities?
So after the match or after boxing,
Just like, yeah, a fight. So let's say like now, what was the first thing you did like after Mia's fight?
yeah. So after the fight, I just want to eat, and when you're preparing for the fight, you don't
camp,
eating
yeah.
you have that anxious, the nervousness. You don't eat in peace. You're thinking about the fight, like you will have a fight. So after the fight, I just want to go out, relax, and have fun, and and also just visit friends, and
Are you someone who likes to go out?
yeah.
Damn, go out isn't like nightclubs or what? Like, what's your definition of going out?
No, I don't club. I don't go clubbing because me, I've got anger issues. So when I go there, maybe I can get myself into trouble. Maybe I got a little bit drink, and then
Now it's like,
it's like, hey, you're gonna fight, and something happens.
What's definition of going out? Like, what do you do when you're going out?
So I like going to the restaurant, like to have a big meal, like eat, like I'm full, and then with some friends, maybe I can go with Bevan or.
Okay.
I have a white friend like Donnie Watson. She's a very long time good friend. So I like going to her place also, where we cook, and then we eat, or weekend we go to the movies. Yeah.
Shit, yeah, that's dope. That's like a fun, nice outing. What's your favorite meal then? If you say you like to have a big meal, like what's your go-to meal?
I like the ribs and chips.
Ribs, ne?
Ribs and chips.
You chow ribs in the cage. You chow ribs out.
Out. Yeah.
Damn, ribs, ne? I would imagine. So that's like the first meal that you always have after a fight.
Yeah.
Yo, but yeah, because I mean, like even Bevan did say like in fight camp, you don't always eat what you want. Like you always eat like, and like you're just thinking of like, damn, like when I'm done with this, I'm just gonna eat. But yeah, so have you always been this person who doesn't go out, or like now with boxing, like you had to change your lifestyle?
Yeah, like sometimes I'm not a person of going out. I just like being indoors, watching movies, and
Yeah.
But sometimes I just want to go out, like.
Distract your mind.
Yeah.
Nah. But yeah, has that always been like the case, like since from young, like you've always been that person?
Yes.
Like, would you say like you're a shy person, reserved?
No, I was a very shy person. Like right now, like I'm so proud of myself. Like
Cheers, sir.
sitting here talking. Like since when I came, like I'll just come maybe through the corner. I'll just walk in and put my bags, take my gloves, wrap up, and just quiet do things. Yeah. But now, like even a lot of people like, yo, I'm so proud of you. Like I couldn't even talk, but now, like
Nah, what was that? Is that because like you were just like not? Is it because like you didn't grow up in a social space, or like why is that? Why did you feel like you're a shy person?
I think it's because the way I was groomed up, like the way I grew up.
Yeah.
And I never grew up with my mother.
Okay.
Yeah. So I grew up with my uncles, and then at age of 16, my dad came and fetched me, and then that's when I started knowing like socializing and going sports. So So I was just a kid, a girl that just in the house, go draw the water, come back in the house,
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Damn. But like now, since like growing up, do you feel like you have to like open up and like, because I mean like I feel like in terms of as you go up, you have to be comfortable on the mic. You have to be a person who's like outspoken and all that. So is that one of the things that kind of changed now as you're growing into boxing? Also, like you feel more vocal because you can stand up for yourself.
Yeah, like boxing made me like realize that a girl child have a voice too. Like
True.
To speak, and a voice like to write, and so it's quite like it's quite motivating, like looking myself back where I was and where I am now. Like even a lot of friends, like childhood friends, they're like, wow, is it you?
Is this the same Alan?
Wow, this is you.
No ways.
Yeah, so it's kind of like motivating, and also I seeing myself changing, like talking to people, you know, associating, because I wasn't kind of person, like I was always shy, and also like maybe if I say they're gonna laugh at me, you know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually dope in terms of even you yourself seeing that growth in yourself and like just seeing like how you're developing as a person, you know. But yeah, tell me in terms of like you're 26.
I'm 31.
31.
That
man.
box rake, I don't know why they don't change it.
Why?
I don't know, like.
But is it 6th of June?
Yeah.
6th of June.
Yeah.
What's
6th of
crazy is
June.
that I'm the 7th of June.
Is it? Wow. Wow.
I'm the 7th of
Same
June.
month. Okay.
Yeah, literally a day apart. So yeah, Gemini and also. I don't know if you believe in that. Do you believe in like horoscopes, star signs?
Yeah, I do.
Is it?
Yeah.
So like yeah, with being a Gemini, like you always have, you can be reserved, but also you can have a side of like
Yeah.
being open. So I guess that's also like the same with you,
Yeah,
man. But
yeah.
also with the anger, so do you feel like you can control it at times?
Yeah, like now, yeah, I can control it. Like, I think I've learned a lot of things. Like, you have to control your anger. Yeah, so I've learned, like, I control myself a lot. Like,
Is it?
yeah, like a lot of people, like sometimes I get like into trouble, like, and then I just say, it's fine.
It's not worth
What
it.
am I gonna gain?
not worth
I need
it,
to
yeah.
fight in the ring and get paid. You know, I can't just fight here for free.
Not get paid
Yeah.
for it, you know. But throw these combinations
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
I
so
totally understand you.
yeah,
totally
so
understand you.
I do control myself. Like,
Yeah.
but there's a time, like sometimes, but like someone talking, I'm like, hey, please leave me alone. Just stay away from me.
Nah.
Yeah,
But also that's when like obviously like with the people that you're surrounded by, they can also step in and just like, you know, because we know you, like yo.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like
She
like
means,
na-
she
like
means a step away.
like now, Coach Busi knows me. Like he knows like this one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this one now. Yeah.
Is it a matter of like you're short tempered, like you easily like just get mad, or
I think I get
you pull
angry
down?
easily. Like yeah.
I think I'm the same, man. I'm struggling with that. Like at times it's just like also moody. Are you also a moody
Yeah,
person?
yeah. Like
You're
from
moody
Norway, I'm moody. Like
Just don't want to talk. Just want to be by yourself.
then I'm like, but why am I doing this? Like,
I'm the same. It's like, damn, why am I in this mood right now?
like why?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah, like I'm literally the same, man. Like I'm learning in terms of like trying to control that, and especially like the temper thing, you know. 'Cause sometimes I can feel that, oh, now I'm mad, but like, why am I mad?
Yeah.
You know? And yeah, it's been like, even like with that, it's also like I signed up for like, you know, like not boxing, but another combat sports, just to like, you know, get into like.
I think
just,
you
know,
should. I think you should do more boxing. Like hitting when you get angry, and then you must punch the back.
Now you guys
then
want me to
you-
get knocked out. Nah, you guys want me to get knocked out. But I mean, you saw my form the last time. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not too bad, nah.
No, you're not too
Tell
bad.
them- tell them I'm
like
not too
first
bad.
time, you're not too bad.
Yeah, I could be in the ring, but yeah, I don't think that's something I would be into, man. Like, I feel like you have to be a different person, like to be a fighter, you know? When you're at home, like, do you like to read a book? Do you like to watch TV?
So when I'm at home, I like watching TV and also sometimes just reading a book. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I just read the Bible, some verses, and then yeah.
You're into that now?
Yeah.
So, like, is that who you also, like you feel like has gotten you this far in terms of your career? Like, obviously, like God.
Yeah, I'm a God-fearing person,
Sure.
and also I love God a lot. Like,
Yeah.
He's the reason I'm here. Like, yeah, so I'm so thankful to God, and I am grateful, and I am, you know,
Nah.
on words can't express, but how thankful I am. Because God have brought me to where I am now. Like He's been showing me where, like, blessings over blessings. Like sometimes I don't even think like, what am I gonna do like from here? Because sometimes I like 2020 I spent like 1 year no fight.
This is like during COVID now, when
Yes,
everything was, yeah.
and after COVID also, because every opponent was like refusing, like they don't want to fight me, you know.
I'm scared.
So
I'm
I
scared.
was like, they don't want to fight me. So, but I just thank God, because whenever the other door closes, God open another one.
One,
So
yeah.
So
Damn, yeah, that's powerful. Man.
God has been great.
That's been powerful.
Yeah.
So like in terms of what would you tell, let's say a 20-year-old Alan, what would you tell that Alan now, knowing everything that you know?
Like, I would tell like Ellen that is now, and a 20-year-old, like, it's a very different Ellen. It's Ellen that can stand by herself and speak what is in the mind, or to share things with the other girls. You know, like there's girls out there, like they are meeting things that they cannot express to, but be able to talk to their parents. But because of like we're scared to talk to parents and to other people, we think like maybe they're gonna laugh at me, maybe they're gonna shout at me. But opening up to whoever you want to open, to your parents or to your friends, open up, guys. Me, I've been there. Like I'm from where I thought maybe my life is over. Like sometimes I was like maybe I'm just crazy, like So we can be great, guys. We can be great. We can go far. We can stand up for ourselves and fight.
But yeah, so tell me in terms of like now, where do you want to take your career? Do you like what's your plan in terms of boxing, and what heights do you want to reach?
Me, I want to hold that world title, or WBF or IBO, WBC. I want to hold those titles, and I want it.
Yeah, before you call it a quit.
Yeah, before I retire, I want those titles. Once I hold them, I'll retire.
Sure.
Yeah.
Damn, so how long are you giving yourself then?
Maybe 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So the next 4 years, that's when we'll come back and look at this.
Yeah.
And then we'll see.
And also, I want to train young girls and young boys.
Yeah.
I believe I've got a talent to train them. To teach them what is boxing, and also
fundamentals.
Yeah, there's some kids out there, they're just roaming around, in the street. Sometimes they can go do the wrong things, But come in boxing and do boxing, You spend your time here, you go home, you tired, you sleep, you study, so.
Damn. Yeah, man, like I would sign up for the classes, but like, I feel like you are that inspiration, especially like to young girls, regardless from Malawi or from South Africa, because of like also where you've taken your career, who are the people that you want to thank, and where can people find you? Are you also like a trainer? So do you have like classes that people can sign up for?
Yeah.
So where can people find you?
I don't know.
Instagram, I guess.
Yeah, Instagram. Yeah, they can find him on Instagram.
Let's visit you on Instagram.
Yeah, and also I want to thank God for giving me life and opportunities in life, and also I want to thank Coach Vusim Toloi, my best. I call him my best because he is. And also I want to thank Coach Danny Dupliz and his wife Charmaine. Trinity Boxing Strength and Conditioning, and also I want to thank Mikey Kokoraras, who is my manager, and all my teammates, Rusta, Mariki, and also as well as Adija Mimu for being there for me. Adija, not forgetting my best friend, Bevan the one, Savannah, yes.
The pit bull.
Yeah, the pit bull. Also, and Brand Mitchell Boxing Academy, and so I'm very grateful to be part of the team. It's not easy by myself alone. I can't, but with a team we can. So.
Grow together.
And also I want to thank you for giving me this chance.
Cheers, sir. Come on now.
I hope we do it again, So I'm so thankful. Thank you so much. I'm grateful, and may God bless you.
Nah, no stress, man. You're welcome, champ. Because I mean, like, also, I couldn't get you before you took it off. Like, it was just like, I just known about it. It's like, oh, damn, she's already fighting for a title, So I couldn't, but I wanted to.
We were going to have, but shame, I didn't bring that title, so.
Nah, same
time. Another
one
is coming.
You pull up, we'll place it,
Yeah.
Also, another thing, like, you're actually the first female on the podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're first lady of Brian Mitchell, the first lady.
I'm grateful.
At Fighting Talk.
I'm grateful.
Cheers, sir. Alan Tigress Simwaka.